We're going to be spending the next 3 days here in the Thar Desert in the west of India, where we're going to be sleeping under the stars, riding camels deep into the desert, and also cooking from scratch here in the sand. But this isn't just going to be our story of our experience, this is also going to be the story of the local people that live here in the desert.
Hi!
Hello, I'm Miss Camel driver.
We really hope you enjoy this one, so welcome to our safari experience.
Our journey started with a 60-kilometer drive from Jaisalmer city into the desert, stopping off at different villages, seeing some mud houses, local life, loads of ghosts, and even visiting a 200-year-old village. And then we got jumped back in the jeep and we have made our way to the starting point where the adventure really begins.
Amazing. Let's go meet our friends.
Full power, 24-hour toilet, no shower in desert. Olive, crocodile, see you later, alligator.
The life of the desert.
Life is desert. I'm desert man. Hari Bombari, good camel safari. Dahuakado, dahuakado, dahuakado. Dal and chapati, onion and potato. Hari Bombari, camel safari. Dahuakado, dahuakado.
So I just thought I would introduce the two men that are going to be looking after us while we're out here in the desert. This is Camel and this is Mar. And they're going to be looking after us and keeping us right for the next few days. We're very excited to get going.
Hello, how are you?
And I couldn't forget about the two main men themselves, the camels that are going to be taking us through the desert. This is Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. And Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Michael Jackson.
Two brilliant names for the camels.
Two camel, two friend camel.
They're both friends
Friendly.
as well. Everyone in the desert is friends.
Yeah.
Well done, like a pro. Whoa.
Huh?
Like a pro, Aisling, like a pro. How do you feel up there?
It's so high up.
It is so high, isn't it? You look so high up.
And mine's the small camel.
I'm even higher. You ready to rock?
So, we're going. Regardless.
Let's go. This might be the most ridiculous and funny thing we have ever done. It's so like Humpty Bumpty, the camel's just like going all over the place. Oh, but I tell you something, I am proper looking forward to the next 3 days. I think this is going to be amazing, but I would say we are definitely going to have sore bums after all of this.
Hello, Michael. How are you doing? How are you getting on back there? Oh, you want to talk?
I just can't believe how funny the situation is.
Woo, and we're off again.
We're going again, not gonna lie. I know we have a sore between the legs.
And we're only started.
And we're only started.
Hello! So to just quickly run you through our itinerary for day one, we're going to be riding the camels for a few hours today, but we're going to stop off for lunch very soon, I think. We are going to be going and finding a big tree so it's nice and shaded underneath, and we're going to be having lunch. We have all of our cooking supplies with us, all of our food, and everything over the next few days is going to be made completely from scratch. So this should be interesting. We're excited to see it, and so far so good. We are loving being up on the camels. I think it's going to take a while to just get used to it all, but we're here for a few days.
Lean back. Whoa! Hey! Well done, Michael.
Alrighty, so that is us stopped off for our lunch break. We have found a beautiful big tree, so we're gonna sit here under the shade. We've got a lovely picnic blanket and we're gonna get stuck into lunch.
I'll meet you down the lane.
So we have just got our lunch down to us here. We have got some chapatis and a mixture of vegetables, and it is so good. I've already got stuck in.
You want
Oh, thank you.
little sauce?
Do you want a little sauce?
Maybe a little bit, please.
Thank you so
thank
much.
you, man.
What a service.
Very good, very good.
Really
Thank
good,
you. So I really hope you can make this out, but right there is a full like sandstorm looking tornado. We can hear it really clear, it's just moving along. Oh my god, that's nuts. Oh, you can see like the tumbleweeds going up. Yeah, do you see that? Do you hear it? The camel's just chilling there, eating his lunch. Munching away. It's getting windy.
Yeah, it's so windy. That was so bad. We could just see it in the distance. We're like, is that like a sandstorm? And then there's like tumbleweeds in the air. Oh my god.
Okay, that was pretty nuts. Not gonna lie, slightly concerning the fact that whenever we are camping out tonight, we don't actually have any tent. We're not inside a building, nothing like that. We literally have a few blankets with us that are in the back of the camels, and we're just gonna be sleeping right here on the sand. And if that happens in the middle of the night, I don't know what happens then. Oh, that's crazy. Slightly concerning. This is actually the funniest thing. So the guys behind us are actually milking just one of the goats that's walking around the desert here.
Many goats that are
Many
walking
goats, there's so
around.
many goats around the place, it's hilarious. And they're just like, oh, you have an empty bottle and we will get milk. And we're like, okay. Don't know how I feel about it. So this is the desert life. If you want milk, this is what you gotta do. Fresh milk.
Yeah. Fresh milk, and after chai making.
We can have chai, milky chai
middle
later.
night, fire, middle dance,
Yeah.
camel dance.
Camel dance.
Also, sometime.
Camel's going to dance. Goat milk good.
Yeah, very good. You
Very good.
smoke then full power.
Well done, buddy.
I guess you have a milky latte, so why not a
Milky chai.
Milky
Milky chai is the best chai to be
chai.
fair.
just like that? We have a half a litre of goat's milk.
Alright, so we have just finished up some lunch. It was really good. But now the search is on for the camels. Because whenever we were stopped for lunch, they don't get tied up or anything. They're allowed to roam like freely around the land. But their two front legs are like slightly tied together just so they can't gallop and run away really far. And they can only go a shorter distance. So can't see them at all. But we'll have to find them somewhere. Have you lost camel before?
No.
No. Oh, here.
Yeah.
Both of them together.
Together, this is friend.
Oh, they're friends. And which one is this again? Is this Michael Jackson?
Yeah, this is
Michael.
Reunited again.
Yeah. Reunited and feels so good. Just taking my camels for a walk.
Yeah.
Now all we have to do is load them up and get back on the road. It's so quiet. Harry Potter here is picking up some pace. Ooh. Since we left after lunch, it is a lot hotter. We're having to like fully wrap around our scarves, but they're oh, you're going down.
Yep. Whoa.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Whoa. Close. So one thing about Michael Jackson here is that he doesn't really want to walk around the plants and all the trees and different things that are growing here in the desert. He kind of like just scratches the surface off them every time and you have to move out of the way and duck and cover. So yeah, he could be a wee bit better with his directions and avoiding things. Maybe that's Aislinn's fault because she is like technically like driving him at the minute. She's got the rope steering him in the direction. So Aisling, blaming you.
Going for a wee walk, are you?
Yeah, I'm just taking him for another wee walk. It's actually pretty sore in the legs, to be honest with you, whenever you're riding them for quite a length of time. So we've decided to hop off, take him for a wee stroll, stretch out our own legs. It's a win-win, they carry less weight, we get a wee stretch.
You just getting comfortable there?
I'm just making
Michael
friends with my
Jackson?
camel. Have to have a good relationship, a good bond with him. I treat him right, he'll treat me right, you know?
Is that what you're going for?
Yeah.
Well, he looks happy enough. I'm going to
I'd say
take that
so.
as a smile.
It's as good of a camel smile as you get. Come on.
Oh, so daisies, go on.
We made it. Yeah. Made it to the dunes.
Hey.
Oh, how'd you get on there?
That was grand.
That was good. Is this camp for tonight? Yes. Yeah, camp here. Why not?
No hari, no worry, no chicken, no curry.
We have arrived. Alright, so we have arrived at camp for the night here in the dunes. We've got our blankets out, the camels are away having a bit of food, and we're actually getting our own food prepped here at the minute. The guys have just made us a chai from the goat milk that we got earlier on.
He made a fire behind like a bush, so there was no wind coming.
Yeah,
We
we
got
were
the
out
milk
collecting wood like before we left the last stop, and yeah, the camel was carrying it. Now we're here, we fired it. That's how we're going to do all our cooking. It's just by wood that we collect, and then from a wee campfire that we light behind
And they're
a wee
just
sheltered bush.
Yeah, and they're just cutting up all the vegetables here and just
So
making
much
it all
veg, yeah,
fresh.
so much veg with them. Everything's being made fresh. We had chapatis for lunch also, and they were made completely fresh as well. All the ingredients. It's just great.
And we just get to sit back and watch it all.
Yeah,
But
it is
hopefully we'll
amazing.
get our hands in.
We'll get stuck in at some stage.
We'll
We'll
get our
get
hands
stuck in.
dirty.
It's super
Still
hot.
think it's gonna be
Super
too
hot.
hot for me.
Oh yeah. Cheers. So for dinner we are having dal.
Dal and potato,
Oh yes, okay. And chapati.
rice, chapati.
Yeah, rice. Oh, big meal, big
Yeah, big
dinner. Big dinner.
Yeah.
Ran down my head, I let you go. Do it alone, won't let you know. I'm out in the night with someone new. He's not what I want, he's not you. At least it's something fun to do. Put on some makeup, yeah, for you. For your love, I volunteer. But tonight I just
Oh, we have a friend. We have friends.
That is really good.